All right. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? It's been a long time since I've been live and I've interacted with you. So, before we get into our topic, which is accomplishing effective communication, let me know if you guys have any questions, any doubts that I can clear for you. It could be related to any topic. I know I didn't have the time to reply to all your messages that and comments that you've left on my videos. So, anything that I can clear for you? Any doubts, any questions? No, we're good. All right. So today I'm here to talk about a course that I'm starting this 7th of July. It's starting on 7th of July, and that is accomplishing effective communication. So this channel, Wise Up Communication, anyways, is about communication skills. Basically, communication that is required at every aspect of your career, whether you're a student, whether you're a professional. So that's why we're doing this course so that we can help you improve your communication skills. So, in this course, firstly, we're going to help you how to initiate conversations with people. So, it's very important to be able to initiate conversations, come out of your, uh, you know, internal barrier. Like most of us I know are introverts. Even I was an introvert few years ago, so I know how it feels. And it's very difficult to initiate conversation with new people that you haven't spoken to ever or have never met them. So but at the same time, when you do initiate conversations with people, not only do you network with them professionally, but sometimes you find your best friends in them. So in this course, we're going to learn how can you initiate conversations with people. So even if you feel that your English is not very good, and probably English is the reason that makes you stay away from initiating conversations with people, that hesitance is there, that my English is not good, I can't speak to people. We are going to work on that. And I'll share the step by step method with you that see, these are the things that you can ask. This is how you can take the conversation forward. And that would help you connect with people. Okay. So that's the first thing that we're going to cover in this course. After that, we are also going to work on vocabulary and grammar. So, for all those of you here who feel that your English is weak, well, the two most important things that we need to work on for our English is vocabulary, that is, getting new words in our own dictionary, and working on our grammar. And these two things we'll be working on in the course as well. So, guys, what I've realized in these 3 years that I've been doing all these communication based courses is that communication skills just can't be learned through a lecture or, you know, just by listening to somebody or just by taking an online course where the tutor is only speaking. You can't learn communication skills like that. Communication skills is like driving a car. You can watch as many YouTube videos as you want, you can see as many lectures as you want, but until and unless you sit in the driver's seat and you practice how to learn a car, you won't be able to learn how to drive, right? And I think communication skills is like that. So let me ask all of you a question here, all those who are present here. What, according to you, is your biggest weakness when it comes to communication skills? It could be public speaking, presentation delivery, writing emails or writing essays, or it could be initiating conversations or anything related to communication for that matter. So, what do you think? What, according to you, is most challenging about communication? What is your weakness when it comes to communication? Can I receive some responses in the chat, please? What do you guys think? Lack of vocabulary and fluency. Thank you so much, Dinesh. All of those things go in this saying. Public speaking. Okay. What about others? Good evening. Good evening, guys. What about others? Anything else? So, again, let me ask you another question. Like, now that you know fear of wrong communication, you won't get words and stuck after some time. I know I've heard a lot of my students telling me this, Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Pranjal. Yash, thank you for sharing that. So, I think most of you know what your weakness is when it comes to communication. So, my next question to you is, what do you do to improve your communication? Is there anything that you work on? What do you do to improve your communication skills? Do you like watch YouTube videos? Do you attend events, participate in events so that your communication skills can improve? Or, do you attend like Udemy and Coursera courses? Or you don't do anything? You're not working on it. And that's okay if you're not working on it. It's okay. Toastmaster, yes, that's pretty good. Yes, I think Toastmaster is again a great way to work on your communication skills. Practice on apps. That's good, Govind. That's good for starting out. Definitely. Anybody else who's working on their communication? Not working on it right now. Okay. So I think, guys, one of the most important things when it comes to communication skills, improving your communication skills, is to practice. Okay. So what we do in this course is that we get all of you together, 10 of you, 20 of you together, and then we make you practice one to one in a group in front of a large number of people. So what happens this way is that your fear goes away. And imagine this is something you're just doing on an online platform, right? So it's at least less nerve wracking as compared to talking in front of a huge crowd. But this is what we do. We keep practicing in. So there are a total of 5 sessions in this course, and in each of these sessions we have practice sessions where you're talking, talking, and talking. And the more you talk, the more you speak, the better your English becomes, and that is very important. Okay. So another thing that we cover in this course is learning how to write professional emails. So not only college students, but a lot of professionals have approached me for this course and they were asking me, ma'am, how is this useful to us? So here what we do is we see communication skills is very important in every aspect of your career. True. Even when you're in college, you will have to write professional emails either to your professors in college, or say, for example, you want to write emails for internships, for job applications, to professors for studying abroad. So, emails are something that you can't do away with. And how you write an email decides whether you receive a reply from them or not. Most people do not receive replies for their emails is because they've not written a good email. People feel it's not worthy of a reply. So we learn how to write professional emails. We will learn how you can deliver presentations confidently. Again, presentations, guys. When it comes to presentations, they are a make and break factor for a lot of things. Even when you are presenting, say, in your company, the way you deliver your presentation sets the kind of impression with your boss, with your colleagues, as to how good you are. If you deliver a poor presentation, even though the project report that you've created is very good, it doesn't help. But even if your project report is not that great, but you deliver it very nicely, very confidently, immediately sets a very good impression. So we will learn how you can create modern PowerPoints. Firstly, something presentations which look very attractive. And after that, we will also work on your presentation skills so that you can deliver these presentations very confidently in front of your audience, either in college or in the professional world. Okay, we will also learn how to write a LinkedIn summary, and we will work on group discussions and interviews. So, again, group discussions is something you will face either in college or in your company when you're talking to your team members, when you're talking to your colleagues. So, we will be covering that as well. Okay, so guys, I'm super excited. The course is starting this 7th of July. We have total of 5 sessions. They'll happen every Thursday. So how it's going to work is that every Thursday we will have a live session from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. There we're going to learn new concepts, interact with everybody, and after that we'll get assignments. So we'll get assignments to either call somebody and speak, initiate conversations with them, or write your own LinkedIn summary, or work on your vocabulary and grammar. And all these things we'll be doing in that 1 week's time. And then again, we come back for the next session. All right. So this course, as I told you, starts on 7th of July, and we don't have a lot of seats left. So what I'm going to do is I'll just put the link here in the chat box for all of you. And if you guys are interested, I'd love to have you in the course. All right. So if you have any doubts, any questions, you can also let me know right now about the course and I can clear that for you. I hope the link works. Or let me just put another link here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, which is the communication skills course that we are starting. And now for your questions, anything you'd like to ask me, either communication related or not communication related, it's fine. It's only one day a week or 1 month. This course goes for 5 weeks actually. So we have total of 5 sessions, one session every week. So it goes on for a period of 5 weeks because again, communication cannot be improved in a day or cannot be improved in 5 days. It takes time. So that's why we're working with you for over a month so that we can see an improvement in your communication skills. What's the fees? So the fees is 999, basically 1000 rupees for the 5 sessions combined. And after the course, you get the course material in case you miss some of the sessions, you get recordings. All of those facilities are there. How to practice speaking? So speaking you can practice either in front of a mirror or you can just initiate conversations with people, as I told you. Call up a friend and speak to them in English. Anybody who wants to improve their English as well, catch hold of them and speak to them. Or at home you can speak to your family members in English. The more English you use, the better you will become. That's it. This is one-on-one session. No, it's not one-on-one session. It's going to happen in a group. Okay. So we don't have a lot of people because obviously interaction becomes difficult. We have very few people in the batch. We just take very few people in the batch so that we can give attention to each and every student there, which is why we have very limited seats. Anything else? Any other question? So the classes are live. Yes, the classes will be taken live over the Zoom platform. Yeah. So we actually did this, we started this course in March this year, and we had almost 20-25 students who joined us. It's been for 3 to 4 months since then, and I called some of them and I asked them how they're doing. So one of my students, they said that he's doing his internship and the course has really helped him because in the course we spoke about how to write professional emails, and that is really helping him in his internship and he can see a difference that it's making. And I was so happy to hear that, that even after 4 or 5 months that they are able to see that difference that course was able to make. So the class starts on Thursday. So every Thursday we will have a session. So Thursday in the evening from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So 1.5 hours. How to overcome the fear of not being good enough and so not being able to communicate well. See, you need to understand why that fear is coming. Is it because you're not fluent in English? Is it because your grammar is weak? Is it because your vocabulary is weak? And then we need to work on that. Once you work on that and you start practicing, that fear will go away. Yeah. Thank you so much, Abhinav. I'm glad you like the research videos. Any questions you have related to it, you can let me know here. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've interacted with you guys, so might as well clear your doubts. Anything? In this course, there's also a part about the written form of communication as well. Yes, absolutely. So we also learn how to write in English properly because, again, it's a very important aspect of communication. So different exercises we do, like one is the LinkedIn summary. We actually write a LinkedIn summary. And the reason why I've chosen this is not because not only you practice how to write, but it helps you, right? It builds your LinkedIn profile professionally. People are going to look at it, so might as well give an assignment which can also be used. So yes, so we have an written assignment of LinkedIn summary and another written assignment of professional email, so that way you practice how to write properly as well. Ma'am, in research, I only worry about is plagiarism. Okay, so Abhinav, when it comes to plagiarism, I think it's important to be original. Please don't copy things from other papers. Just try to write it in your own language. That way, majority of the plagiarism will be avoided. If you feel there are certain things that you are taking from other research papers, then make sure you cite them properly. Yeah, you give them that due respect. You mention those papers that see this information, I've taken it from here, and that's all. So don't have to worry too much about plagiarism. Okay? So these are the two things you need to focus on. All right, guys. So probably another one or two questions and then I'll go. Anything else you'd like to ask? How to improve spelling mistakes? Any suggestions would be appreciated, not appreciation. Any suggestions would be appreciated. Okay? Appreciation is a noun, but here we will use a verb because in a sentence it's a doing verb, right? We're doing something, so that's why it's appreciated. um yes, how to improve spelling mistakes? I think the best way to improve spelling mistakes is to read, because the more you read, the spelling automatically registers in your head. You don't have to work towards each and every spelling and learn them up. But say you read a newspaper, you read online articles, or you read books, your spelling immediately improves. Yeah, so that's something you can do. How to improve spoken English? So, as I was saying, Sukriti, I think you joined slightly late. I was saying spoken English is just like driving a car. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos, you can attend a lot of lectures, you can listen to other people's suggestions and comments, but until and unless you get into the driver's seat, you can't learn how to drive a car. And spoken English is like that. So if you want to improve spoken English, you have to get in the car and you have to start speaking. So the more you speak in English, either to your friends, relatives, in a crowd, the more your English will improve. Would be great if you could tell us the difference between the standard and the premium plan. Of course, I'll do that. So, in our course, Accomplishing Effective Communication, which is starting the 7th of July, we have two plans. One is the 999, which is the standard plan, and there we cover everything in the course, right? So, you'll get to attend all the live sessions. You will also receive in class feedback, okay? And you also get the course material, and after that, you also get the certificate of completion. Now, the certificate of completion is going to be super useful for you because it will boost your CV. Nowadays, all companies, all universities want you to have good communication skills. But what is the proof for that? This certificate will be a proof of that. That yes, I've attended this professional course and I've worked on my communication. Okay. So, all these things are covered in the standard plan. Now for the premium plan, as I told you, we're going to give you a lot of assignments, right? Right, like to how to write a LinkedIn summary, how to write professional emails, prepare and deliver a presentation. So for all these assignments, if you want one-to-one feedback, if you want me to correct your LinkedIn summary, correct your professional email, give you feedback on your presentation slides, presentation delivery, all of this requires my personal time because it's more one-to-one. So for that, there's the premium plan if you want feedback on it. Okay. Any in class feedback, any feedback you want during the class, that comes under the standard plan. But for all these assignments, because it takes a lot of my time as well correcting these things for you, this is where the premium plan comes in. No worries. Thanks, Tahur. Okay, so probably last question for Abhinav. I'm doing my research. I'm aware about my objectives, but confused about title. Um, okay. So what is important, Abhinav? See, when you're writing the title of a research paper, there are two things you need to keep in mind. Firstly, it should be short. Don't make it super long. Okay. Next is that it should show the novelty of your work. Whatever is the new thing that you're doing in your research, that should very clearly come in your title. And my suggestion to you would be that you must have done your own literature review. So look at the titles of other research papers, what kind of titles they've written, and you'll get some idea from there. And then you write your own title like that. Okay, it should be short, concise, and should show the novelty of your work. Yes, so there are going to be recorded sessions, not on Teachable. We have our own platform. So in case you miss the session, you can always watch the recording as well. Yeah. All right, so guys, thank you so much for joining me. It was so nice interacting with all of you. And I wish you all the very best and hope to see you all in the course. And I'll just post the link here once more in case you guys want to check out the details of the course. Okay, so it's starting 7th July. I'll see you there. Bye, guys. Take care and have a good night. Bye.